I'm here to repair the canals, as stupid as that is, because the pig will, or pigs, it looks like now there's more than one, will just disrupt them in the night. But, you know, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Finish my work in blocking more entrances into the pasture. What do you think? And if you follow me down, I'll be cutting branches so there'll be leaves to eat. Alright? So, this is what it did last night. Not much. I dug holes over there. The water's diverted. I'm tempted to just leave it be because it's too silly. A waste of effort. It's interesting it didn't come back here, which tells me that it is in fact coming up the mountain. So it's entering below and walking up. And that's where I'm going to go continue to work and just sacrifice this for now. Likely I'll just send the water down the creek instead of diverting it for a little while. That worked in the past. It loses interest, or they lose interest. But if I continue to run the water across the pasture, they're just going to dig up very good grass, which I'm not willing to sacrifice. Alright, I'm going further down. Something peculiar, as I left these tools here last night, and they were knocked to the ground. They were on what you might call the floor. So I put them back up this morning. Now they come with me. I have to tie up some of the fence I put yesterday, and then seal up another place I found they're entering. So they have been working, digging in the arroyo, in the creek bed, all the way down and further up from here. But as it dries out, they'll be less interested. They're coming back up. I don't know what's going on. They're coming up, but likely because this doesn't provide any food. And the fence, I had maybe 5-6 meters of fence that I am attaching, can you see? Yeah, to these oak trees and wild fruit trees, wild cherry trees, wild plum trees. Not so much as a foolproof, you're never coming in here ever again, but just to deter them, and hopefully they'll be too impatient and go elsewhere. However, you can see I have work to do here to seal the bottom. I think I'm going to put barbed wire along the bottom of the fence. But it's possible. This was where they were entering, pretty sure. Along this fence line. But I need to secure this. So that's the work this morning, just to secure this, strengthen it maybe with some barbed wire, and then there's another place I want to work on. In this, on the other side of this is an abandoned apple orchard, which is overgrown with blackberries, roses, oak trees, and these fruit trees, which provide hard wood for building and for burning, for firewood. Took just a few minutes for them to leave the top of the pasture and come down, and I had treats waiting for them. Salve for Ormond and onyx from here. This tree I cut last spring, or this spring 2023. But what I tend to do, a little bit because maybe I'm lazy, maybe I didn't know where to put the wood, but more importantly, if I don't cut it down to the base of the tree, it will grow profusely branches out of the side of the trunk that was cut. And here, not here, that was dead, but this is alive, was alive when I cut it. And so now it provides late summer, no, midsummer, we're still in midsummer, a little more than a month ago of summer. Treats for the boys or girls. Do the same thing in the pastures above these. Alright, so yes, they came down. Alright, back to work.